Hey, Senior Green Thumbs. Ready to turn your backyard into a jaw-dropping oasis without breaking the bank? Today, we're diving into 15 plus DIY hacks using thrift store finds that'll make your neighbors jealous. From funky lighting to secret garden nooks, these ideas are fresh, bold, and totally doable. Let's get thrifty and crafty. Thrift stores are gold mines for one-of-a-kind pieces that scream personality. We're not just repurposing, we're reimagining. Think sustainability, affordability, and style. Whether you're into boho vibes, retro charm, or modern chic, there's something for everyone. Let's explore how to spot treasures and turn them into backyard magic. All right, Senior Green Thumbs, let's dive into our very first hack. And trust me, it's a showstopper, the teacup chandelier glow. Imagine your backyard transformed into a magical glowing retreat that feels like it's straight out of a storybook. This hack is all about taking those quirky, overlooked treasures from the thrift store and turning them into a one-of-a-kind lighting masterpiece. So, grab your gardening gloves and let's get started. Head to your favorite thrift store, those hidden gems where every shelf holds potential. Look for mismatched teacups and saucers, the kind with charming floral patterns, bold retro colors, or even elegant gold rims. You'll want 6 to 10 of these beauties to create a full eye-catching chandelier effect. Don't worry if they're not a set. The eclectic mix is what makes this hack so special. Back at home, it's time to get crafty. Using a low-power drill, perfect for keeping things senior-friendly, carefully drill a small hole in the bottom of each teacup. Take your time and wear safety glasses to keep it safe and stress-free. Next, grab some battery-powered fairy lights, the kind with tiny twinkling LEDs. Thread the lights through the holes in the teacups, securing each one with a small dab of clear, weatherproof caulk to keep everything snug and safe outdoors. Now for the fun part, decide where this dazzling creation will shine. You can hang it from a sturdy metal frame, a pergola, or even a strong tree branch in your backyard. If you're feeling extra creative, attach the teacups to a thrifted wire basket or an old picture frame for a unique chandelier base. When the sun dips below the horizon, flip on those fairy lights and watch your backyard come alive with a warm, whimsical glow that'll have your guests talking. This hack is not only gorgeous, but also sustainable and budget-friendly, proving you don't need a big wallet to create big style. Pro tip: if drilling feels daunting, ask a friend or family member to help, and always use a lightweight drill to keep it easy on your hands. Get ready to sip tea under your glowing teacup chandelier. It's the backyard vibe we all need. All right, Senior Green Thumbs, let's keep the creativity flowing with our second hack, the vintage suitcase planter stack. This one's for those who love a bold, retro vibe in their backyard oasis. Picture a tower of quirky, vintage suitcases bursting with lush plants. It's like a time machine for your garden. Hit up your thrift store and scout for old suitcases. Think classic leather ones, colorful plastic ones from the 60s, or even those funky patterned ones that scream personality. Aim for 3 to 5 in different sizes for a cool, stacked effect. Back home, pick one suitcase to be your planter. Open it up and line the inside with waterproof fabric, like a cut-up shower curtain, to protect it from moisture. Poke a few drainage holes in the bottom to keep your plants happy. Fill it with lightweight potting soil and pop in some vibrant succulents, herbs, or cascading flowers like petunias. The other suitcases? Stack them closed under or around your planter suitcase to create a sculptural tower. For extra flair, paint the exteriors with bold geometric patterns. Think triangles or chevrons in bright colors like mustard yellow or teal, sealed with weatherproof varnish. Place your stack on a flat, sunny spot in your backyard, maybe near a seating area or as a quirky focal point by the fence. This hack is all about turning nostalgic finds into a modern, eye-catching feature that's as functional as it is fabulous. Pro tip: choose lightweight suitcases to make moving and stacking easier. And if you're worried about stability, secure the stack with outdoor adhesive or small stakes. Lightweight and low maintenance, this planter stack is senior-friendly and guaranteed to spark conversations at your next garden party. Next up, Senior Green Thumbs. We're diving into hack 3, the broken china mosaic table. This one's a stunner, turning chipped thrift store dishes into a dazzling backyard centerpiece. Head to the thrift store and scoop up those cracked plates, chipped mugs, or mismatched saucers. Look for vibrant patterns or colors that pop, like bold blues, reds, or even retro greens. You'll need enough pieces to cover a small table, so grab a variety. Back home, find a thrifted side table. Wood or metal works great, just make sure it's sturdy. Now, the fun part, safely break your ceramics into smaller pieces. Wrap them in an old towel and gently tap with a hammer. Safety glasses on, please. Lay out your design on the tabletop, mixing colors and shapes for a mosaic that's uniquely you. Think abstract swirls, geometric grids, or even a floral motif. Use tile adhesive to glue the pieces down, spreading it evenly with a putty knife for a smooth base. Once it's set, apply outdoor rated grout, wiping away excess with a damp sponge for a polished look. Seal the whole thing with weatherproof sealant to keep it shining through sun and rain. Place your mosaic table in a cozy backyard nook, maybe paired with thrifted chairs for a chic seating area. This hack transforms imperfections into art, proving beauties in the broken bits. Pro tip, wear thick gloves when breaking ceramics and use a lightweight hammer to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a table that's not just functional, but a total conversation starter. All right, senior green thumbs, let's roll into hack 4, the ladder herb garden. This one's a game changer for adding vertical flair and fresh flavors to your backyard oasis. At the thrift store, hunt for an old wooden stepladder. Those charming weathered ones with a bit of character are perfect, whether they're short or tall. 3 to 5 steps work great for this project. Once home, give it a quick sand to smooth out splinters, then paint it in a bold, weatherproof color like turquoise, coral, or even a sleek charcoal gray to match your backyard vibe. Seal it with outdoor varnish for durability. Now, grab some thrifted terracotta pots or even mismatched metal tins. Aim for ones that fit snugly on each ladder step. Fill them with potting soil and plant your favorite herbs. Think basil, thyme, mint, or rosemary for that fresh from the garden taste. Arrange the pots on the ladder steps, mixing sizes for a playful look. For extra magic, weave battery-powered fairy lights around the ladder to make it glow at night. Set your ladder garden against a fence, near a patio, or even in a sunny corner of your yard for easy access. This hack is all about maximizing space with style while keeping your herbs within arm's reach for cooking or cocktails. Pro tip, secure the pots with museum putty to prevent tipping, and choose a lightweight ladder for easy moving, perfect for senior gardeners. Get ready to harvest herbs from a setup that's as practical as it is gorgeous. Here we go, senior green thumbs, with hack 5, the vinyl record suncatchers. This one's a funky, retro-inspired way to add sparkle and movement to your backyard oasis. Head to the thrift store and dig through those bins of scratched vinyl records. Those old LPs that nobody plays anymore are perfect. Grab 5 to 10 in any size, from 7-inch singles to 12-inch albums. Back home, gently heat the records with a hairdryer to make them pliable, just enough to bend them into wavy, organic shapes for that artsy vibe. Be careful and work in a well-ventilated area. Once they've cooled and hardened, paint them with translucent glass paint in vibrant hues like amber, sapphire, or emerald to let sunlight shine through. You can go for solid colors or create patterns like swirls or dots for extra flair. Seal with a clear, weatherproof varnish to protect them from the elements. Then, use fishing line to hang your records from tree branches, a pergola, or even a thrifted metal frame, letting them dangle and spin in the breeze. When the sun hits, these sun catchers will cast dazzling, colorful reflections across your garden, creating a mesmerizing light show. This hack is all about turning outdated relics into modern art that screams personality. Pro tip, use a low heat setting on the hairdryer and handle the records with gloves to keep this senior-friendly and safe. Get ready for a backyard that sparkles with retro charm. All right, senior green thumbs. Let's shine with Hack 6, the picture frame trellis wall. This hack is all about turning your backyard into a living art gallery with a touch of green. Hit up the thrift store and hunt for old picture frames. Those ornate wooden or metal ones are gold, but any sturdy frame without glass will do. Grab 4 to 8 in different sizes for a dynamic look. Back home, give them a fresh coat of weatherproof paint in vibrant colors like mustard yellow, deep plum, or even a metallic bronze for a modern twist. Once dry, attach chicken wire or garden netting to the back of each frame using a staple gun. Easy and senior-friendly with a lightweight tool. Arrange the frames on a fence or garden wall in a playful pattern, like a gallery grid or an overlapping collage. Secure them with outdoor screws or heavy-duty adhesive hooks. Now, plant climbing beauties like clematis, morning glories, or ivy at the base, and let them weave through the wire, creating a living wall that's part art, part nature. This hack transforms plain fences into a stunning focal point that grows more gorgeous over time. Pro tip: choose lightweight frames and pre-drill holes for screws to make installation a breeze. Get ready for a trellis wall that's as functional as it is fabulous. Okay, senior green thumbs, let's swing into Hack 7, the Colander hanging planters. This one's a quirky, industrial chic way to add lush greenery to your backyard oasis. Head to the thrift store and hunt for metal colanders. Those retro stainless steel or enamel ones with fun colors or patterns are perfect. Grab 3 to 5 for a clustered effect. Back home, line each colander with cocoa coir or moss to hold soil and prevent leaks, leaving the drainage holes open for healthy plants. Fill with potting mix and plant trailing beauties like petunias, ivy, or string of pearls for that cascading wow factor. Use sturdy chains or thick rope. Thrifted curtain tiebacks work great to hang the colanders from a pergola, tree branch, or even a thrifted metal rod mounted as a hanging bar. Arrange them at different heights for a playful sculptural look. Spray paint the colanders in bold hues like matte black or vibrant red for extra pop, sealing with weatherproof varnish. This hack turns kitchen cast-offs into eye-catching planters that scream personality. Pro tip: use a power drill with a small bit to add extra drainage holes if needed, and keep it senior-friendly by working on a stable surface. Get ready for a hanging garden that's as functional as it is fabulously unconventional. All right, senior green thumbs, let's cozy up with Hack 8, the vintage door privacy screen. This hack is all about creating a secluded boho chic nook in your backyard using thrift store finds. Scour your local thrift store for an old wooden door. Think carved, paneled, or even a weathered barn door for that rustic charm. 1 or 2 will do, depending on your space. Back home, sand the door lightly to smooth rough spots. Then paint it with weatherproof chalk paint in a dreamy shade like sage green, dusty rose, or bold navy. For extra flair, add stencils of botanical designs or decoupage with thrifted floral fabric scraps, sealed with outdoor varnish for durability. If you're using 2 doors, connect them with sturdy hinges to create a foldable screen that's easy to move. Set it up in your backyard to carve out a private corner, perfect for a reading nook, meditation spot, or intimate coffee chats. Add thrifted cushions or a small bench to complete the vibe. This hack turns a discarded door into a stylish, functional retreat that's all about you. Pro tip: use a lightweight sander and work in short bursts to keep it senior-friendly, and choose lighter doors for easy setup. Get ready for a private oasis that's bursting with character. Here we go, senior green thumbs, with Hack 9, the silver tray wall art. This one's all about adding a touch of glamour to your backyard oasis with thrift store sparkle. Head to the thrift store and hunt for ornate silver trays. Those shiny engraved ones from the 50s or 60s are perfect, but any metal tray with character works. Grab 3 to 5 for a bold display. Back home, give them a quick clean with vinegar to restore their shine, then spray paint them in chic, weatherproof metallic shades like rose gold, copper, or even a sleek silver for that modern edge. For extra dazzle, glue small thrifted mirrors or glass beads to the centers of a few trays using outdoor adhesive. Arrange them on an outdoor wall, think your garden shed, fence, or patio wall, in a creative pattern like a sunburst or an asymmetrical cluster. Secure them with heavy-duty outdoor mounting tape or screws for a sturdy hold. When the sunlight hits, these trays will gleam, turning a plain wall into a glamorous focal point that screams sophistication. This hack is all about transforming budget finds into high-end art. Pro tip: use a lightweight spray paint can and work in a well-ventilated area to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a backyard wall that shines as bright as your gardening spirit. All right, senior green thumbs, let's step it up with Hack 10, the typewriter key stepping stones. This one's a quirky, literary-inspired way to add personality to your backyard paths. At the thrift store, hunt for an old typewriter or even a broken keyboard. Those vintage ones with clunky keys or colorful plastic ones are perfect. You'll need enough keys to spell out words or patterns, so grab a couple if you can. Back home, get a concrete stepping stone mold kit. Super easy to find online or at craft stores. Mix small batches of quickset concrete in a bucket, keeping it manageable for senior hands. Press the typewriter keys into the wet concrete to spell out fun garden words like grow, bloom, or even your initials, arranging them in a grid or playful design. Let the concrete set according to the instructions, usually 24 hours, then pop the stones out of the molds. Seal them with weatherproof sealant to protect the keys from the elements. Lay your stepping stones along a garden path, leading to a seating area or your favorite flower bed. This hack turns forgotten relics into a charming, walkable story that's uniquely you. Pro tip: mix concrete in small amounts to avoid strain and use a trowel for easy spreading to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a path that's as creative as your green thumb. Okay, senior green thumbs, let's splash into Hack 11, the lamp-based bird bath. This hack is a whimsical way to invite feathered friends to your backyard oasis while showing off your thrift store flair. Head to the thrift store and scout for old lamp bases. Those tall, sculptural ones in brass, ceramic, or wood are perfect as long as the wiring's removed. Grab one or two with unique shapes for extra character. You'll also need a shallow thrifted bowl or tray, think pie tins or wide ceramic dishes, to serve as the bird bath basin. Back home, clean the lamp base thoroughly and paint it with weatherproof spray paint in a bold color like emerald green, bright coral, or classic white to match your garden's vibe. Seal it with outdoor varnish for durability. Attach the bowl to the top of the lamp base using waterproof caulk or outdoor adhesive, ensuring a secure bond. Fill the basin with clean water, and for a touch of charm, add a few smooth river rocks or thrifted glass beads to give the birds a place to perch. Place your bird bath in a quiet, shaded spot in your backyard, away from heavy foot traffic, but visible from your favorite lounging area. This hack transforms a forgotten lamp into a stunning, functional garden feature that attracts birds and adds elegance. Pro tip: choose a heavy lamp base for stability or secure it with ground stakes, and use a lightweight caulk gun to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a bird bath that's as beautiful as it is inviting. All right, senior green thumbs, let's get breezy with Hack 12, the curtain rod pergola curtains. This hack is all about creating a romantic flowing canopy to elevate your backyard into a dreamy retreat. Head to the thrift store and hunt for vintage curtain rods. Those sturdy metal or wooden ones with a bit of character are perfect. Grab 2 to 4, depending on your setup. While you're there, pick up some lace tablecloths or sheer curtains. Think delicate, lightweight fabrics with floral or geometric patterns for that boho vibe. Back home, clean the rods and give them a quick coat of rust-proof spray paint in a color like matte black or antique gold to match your garden aesthetic. Mount the rods securely on your pergola, between posts, or even on a DIY frame made from thrifted wood. Drape the lace tablecloths or curtains over the rods, letting them hang loosely for a soft, billowy effect. Secure the fabric with clips or tiebacks to keep it in place during breezy days. For an extra touch of magic, tuck battery-powered LED candles or fairy lights into the folds of the fabric to create a glowing ambiance at night. Place a thrifted bench or chairs underneath for a cozy seating area, perfect for morning coffee or evening chats. This hack turns simple thrift finds into a luxurious, airy escape. Pro tip: use lightweight rods and a staple gun for easy fabric attachment to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a backyard nook that feels like a five-star retreat. Here we go, senior green thumbs, with Hack 13, the teapot water feature. This one's a charming, quirky way to add the soothing sound of trickling water to your backyard oasis. Head to the thrift store and hunt for large teapots or kettles. Think vintage ceramic ones with floral designs or shiny metal ones with retro flair. Grab 3 to 5 for a cascading effect. Back home, clean them thoroughly and check for leaks, sealing any cracks with waterproof silicone if needed. Stack the teapots in a tower, aligning the spouts so water can flow from one to the next, creating a multi-tiered fountain. Use a small solar-powered water pump, easy to find online or at garden stores, to circulate water through the stack. Place the bottom teapot in a thrifted shallow basin or large ceramic bowl to catch the water, ensuring it recirculates smoothly. For extra pizzazz, paint the teapots in coordinating weatherproof colors, like soft pastels or bold jewel tones, and seal with outdoor varnish. Set your water feature in a cozy corner of your backyard, maybe surrounded by pebbles or low-growing plants for a natural look. This hack turns quirky kitchen cast-offs into a delightful zen-like focal point that'll have everyone enchanted. Pro tip: use a lightweight pump and test the setup on a flat surface to keep it senior-friendly and safe. Get ready for a backyard water feature that's as calming as it is creative. All right, senior green thumbs, let's light up the night with Hack 14, the book page paper lanterns. This hack is perfect for adding a soft, literary glow to your backyard oasis. Head to the thrift store and hunt for old books with yellowed pages. Think worn-out novels, outdated encyclopedias, or even music books for extra charm. You'll need enough pages for a few lanterns, so 1 or 2 books should do. Back home, carefully tear out the pages. Don't worry, we're giving them new life. Roll each page into a cylinder, gluing the edges with a glue stick to form a lantern shape, about 6 to 8 inches tall. For stability, glue a small thrifted jar lid or cardboard circle to the bottom. Place a battery-powered tea light inside each lantern for a safe, flickering glow. Solar-powered ones work great for outdoor use. To make them weather-resistant, lightly coat the paper with clear, outdoor-rated varnish, being careful not to soak it. Hang your lanterns in clusters from tree branches, a pergola, or even a thrifted curtain rod using fishing line for a floating effect. For extra flair, stencil tiny leaf or star shapes onto the pages before rolling them to create patterned light effects. Set them up over a patio or along a garden path for a magical evening vibe. This hack transforms old pages into glowing art that's as eco-friendly as it is enchanting. Pro tip: use a glue stick and work on a flat surface to keep it senior-friendly and store lanterns indoors during heavy rain. Get ready for a backyard that feels like a storybook come to life. Okay, senior green thumbs, let's spin some magic with Hack 15, the bicycle wheel wind spinners. This hack is all about adding mesmerizing motion and shine to your backyard oasis. Head to the thrift store and hunt for old bicycle wheels. Those lightweight, spoked ones from kids' bikes or vintage cycles are perfect. Grab 2 or 3 for a dynamic display. Back home, clean the wheels thoroughly to remove any rust or grime, then spray paint them in bold, weatherproof colors like fiery red, electric blue, or even a metallic silver for extra dazzle. Seal with outdoor varnish for durability. To make them spin, attach reflective beads, thrifted glass gems, or small mirrors to the spokes using strong wire or outdoor adhesive. Space them evenly for balance. Mount each wheel on a sturdy pole or thrifted metal rod driven into the ground, using a lazy Susan bearing, easy to find online, for smooth, breezy spinning. Place your wind spinners in a sunny spot where they'll catch the light and breeze, like near a flower bed or along a garden path. As they twirl, they'll throw sparkling reflections across your backyard, creating a captivating kinetic show. This hack turns discarded wheels into eye-catching garden art that's both playful and polished. Pro tip: use a lightweight spray paint, can, and pre-drill holes for the pole to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a backyard that dances with light and motion. All right, senior green thumbs, let's wrap up our hacks with 16. The vintage tin can lanterns. This one's a rustic, glowing addition to light up your backyard oasis on a budget. Head to the thrift store and hunt for old tin cans. Think coffee tins, soup cans, or those quirky vintage ones with retro labels. Grab 5 to 10 for a charming cluster. Back home, clean the cans thoroughly and remove any sharp edges with a can opener or file for safety. Using a hammer and nail, punch decorative patterns into the sides. Think stars, hearts, or random dots for a whimsical effect. Work on a soft surface like a towel to keep it steady. Spray paint the cans in weatherproof colors like matte black, soft cream, or vibrant mustard yellow, and seal with outdoor varnish for durability. Place a solar-powered tea light or small LED inside each can for a safe, eco-friendly glow. Hang them with thrifted wire or twine from tree branches, a pergola, or along a fence, or line them along a garden path for a cozy walkway. When night falls, these lanterns will cast intricate light patterns, turning your backyard into a warm, inviting retreat. This hack transforms humble cans into rustic art that's big on charm. Pro tip: use a lightweight hammer and wear gloves for safety to keep it senior-friendly. Get ready for a backyard that glows with vintage magic. There you have it, Senior Green Thumbs, 16 thrift store hacks to make your backyard a stunning oasis. From teacup chandeliers to tin can lanterns, your space is now full of charm. Which hack's your favorite? Drop it in the comments and share your ideas with hashtag #SeniorGreenThumbs. Subscribe for more DIY magic and let's keep those gardens glowing.